The mathematics of success. Simple financial equations that actually make sense. Want formulas that improve your money habits and decision making without needing a degree in finance? Let's break down the math behind success. 1. What does the term, the 1% really means in economics? The 1% isn't just people with massive wealth. It's those who've learned to create value and leverage systems most people overlook. Think of figures like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, or Jeff Bezos. Their influence comes from innovation and decision-making power, not just bank balances. Behind them are many lesser-known investors, founders, and visionaries quietly shaping industries. Real success is built on value plus creation, not luck. You will need to focus on solving problems and building leverage through skills, networks, or assets. Number 2. The 80-20 rule. Focus where it counts. 80% of results often come from just 20% of your effort. This rule appears everywhere. 20% of clients brings about 80% of profits. 20% of your time will produce 80% of your results. Only about 20% of employees will do 80% of the work. If you identify that critical 20% and focus on it, you'll multiply your impact in business and in life. Try this action step. List 10 things you do regularly. Highlight the 2 that deliver the most value and give them more of your energy. Number 3. The 2-4-1 and 5 times rule. If you can't afford it twice, you can't truly afford it once. For large expenses like a car or mortgage, ask yourself, could I comfortably make 2 payments without touching my savings? If not, wait. For smaller purchases, the rule tightens. Only buy it if you can afford it 5 times over. It's a simple rule used by many self-made millionaires, from Jay-Z to Gary Vee, and it builds discipline faster than any budgeting app. Try this action step. Before your next big buy, pause and ask the 2-4-1 question. Number 4. The 70/20/10 rule. Build toward financial freedom. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about redirection. Start simple. 70% for your needs, bills, housing, food. 20% for your wants in life, and 10% goes for a high-yield saving account or investing. Over time, the goal is to flip all 3. You then grow to invest 70%, spend 20%, and live off only 10%. This transformation takes years of consistency, but it's how ordinary earners become financially free. Try this action step. Automate 10% of every paycheck into savings account or towards investments. Then increase it gradually each year. Number 5. The 60-40 investing rule. Balance risk and reward. Diversification is protection, not hesitation. A classic portfolio keeps 60% in stocks for growth, 40% in bonds for stability. When stocks dip, bonds often hold steady, creating balance. These days, some investors add crypto, real estate, or metals, but research is key before jumping in. Try this action step. Diversify your portfolio and rebalance once a year. And always only invest in what you understand or willing to learn about. Number 6. Credit score basics. The math behind trust your credit score is just another equation. The main factors are 35% payment history, 30% credit utilization, 15% length of history, 10% new credit, 10% credit mix. Try this action step. Keep utilization under 30%, ideally 10%, and always pay on time. Over time, the math will reward you. Number 7. 5% versus 20% down payment, which is better? The best down payment is the one that fits your strategy. 20% down avoids mortgage insurance and lowers payments. 5% down keeps more cash free to invest or save, though it adds insurance costs. Buying a home is a decades-long decision, not a weekend one. Research interest rates, insurance, and your long-term goals before committing. Do this action step first, run the numbers on both options, and remember, buying less house can mean more freedom. Here is a quick recap. The math that builds wealth. White heavy checkmark. Focus your effort. 80/20 rule. White heavy checkmark spend smart, 2-4-1 rule. White heavy checkmark budget strategically, 70/20/10 rule. White heavy checkmark diversify wisely, 60/40 investing rule. White heavy checkmark protect your credit, low utilization, on-time payments. White heavy checkmark plan big purchases, analyze 5% versus 20% down. Final thoughts. Success isn't luck, it's math in motion. When you understand the numbers, you make smarter choices, build stronger habits, and back your freedom one equation at a time. Speech balloon, don't forget. If you enjoyed this post, like, share, and subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss another breakdown like this one. If you'd like to support our work, check out our shop link below or leave a donation via Cash App, Square, Venmo, or Zelle. Every bit helps us keep creating free educational content for you.
Would you like me to format this version for your blog platform, for example, WordPress or Medium, with SEO headings, tags, and meta descriptions?